So, here we are on trap. Green team in the northern spawn will be ORCEN running Schlieffen, Lauria, Cerberus, Moscow, Stalingrad, Minotaur, Gearing, Grozvoy, Colbert. Red team, ARONA running Ohio, Colombo, Salem, Marseille, Kleber, Marceau, Yuyang. The full French lineup. Alright, so, initial deploy. Let's go look at some builds quickly. Sorry, I'm a little bit frustrated after that. So, we got Colbert for ORCEN here. Going to be Fearless Brawler, BFT. Good build. Also taking improved turret traverse. I like that build. Gearing here for ORCEN, going to be running leg mod, RPF, taking consumable duration and reload time. Would prefer Superintendent, but it's up to him. Minotaur here, RPF, going to be running radar. He's going to be inside that smoke stream. Got Lauria here. Fire prevention, concealment expert, taking 2 of the DCP skills, but not taking the extra heal. Also taking brisk. Kind of bold. Also taking rudder shift mod. Not really a fan of rudder shift mod, but hey. Moskva, legendary module, top good gun, relatively standard. We got Schlieffen, brisk, full secondary, no fire prevention. It's a good build. We've got the Stalingrad here, going to be running Top Gear Gunner, RPF, DCP mod, no survivability expert. We've got Cerberus here running Heavy HE. Alright. Taking a look at some red team builds. What we got over here? We have Colbert running Swift and Silence Dazzle. Sorry, so not Swift and Silence. Running Dazzle Legendary module, RPF. We got Ohio here running secondary range plus brisk plus tank skills. We've got Yuyang here, going to be running, is running radar Yuyang. He's running torpedo build, RPF, improved survivability expert using the Wrong Brothers. We've got Salem here, who's going to be running radar. He's going to be taking top grade gunner. We have Marceau here, Fearless Brawler, RPF, no AFT. Marseille is going to be running varying builds. You can look at them if you care enough. And then we've got the Colombo behind that, running the new legendary module. Taking a look at the initial deployments. Green team. Initial deployment, we're going to be sending Gearing Minotaur, trying to go deep. Colbert's probably going to try and force this Colbert back. Got Lauria coming this way too. Grozvoy going to be parked up here, trying to get in there. Stalingrad position kiting, will have radar range over this. We've got Moskva manning this island. We'll have radar coverage over like a kind of like an area like this-ish. Yeah, but basically about that, yeah. Then we've got Cerberus going to be looking to play around this area. Schlieffen potentially looking for a dive to push that cap later. Red team deployments. We have Colbert, again, meeting that. Colbert, Ohio in support of it. Just potentially going to kite away. Hold this as long as possible. Yuyang sitting here on the cap. Salem radar range does not cover the entire cap at all. Not sure what his job is. We've got Marseille looking for a very big, heavy push there. And then we've got Colombo in behind that as well. Yuyang caught in the Stalingrad radar, but doesn't really care about it. Nobody's able to get the reset for him. There are some torpedoes inbound, but I think he has a nice little gap. He might be forced to he might be forced to duck. Long's left on the cap. 5 seconds and he's forced forwards. Does not leave the cap though, so he's going to be able to take that, and that'll be home cap and contested cap taken for ARONA before the home cap is taken by ORCEN, so they're going to be taking the points away on that. Hard to get my camera around this region. There is a Colbert there in the corner. He's trying to hold as long as possible. Just want to compare the two Colbert builds quickly. This one is not leg mod, that one is, so the ARONA Colbert will be spotting this. There's only no height to shoot at it though. Colbert going to be opening up on the Ohio, just starting to farm him. And that is the red Colbert forced out of this cap, so A will now be taken by ORCEN, so they now have 1 cap back. They still don't have their home cap though. They're not using his reload booster yet. He does have to be very careful. He is about to run into leg mod Colbert torps. He just find a nice gap. ARONA's leg mod Colbert is going to be opening up. Just to try and force him to make a turn at an inappropriate time when the shells were coming in. ORCEN's Colbert activates its reload booster. ARONA's Colbert activates their reload booster. That will bring the ARONA Colbert up to the standard Colbert DPM. Ohio Salvo coming in. Actually, getting a fair chunk. And that'll be that's a good trade for Arona, honestly. Yuyang opening up too. Oh, Yuyang is being opened up upon by the Minotaur and Gearing, but not really doing much, is it? There's potential for a repush here from Arona. Get the Yuyang back in front. They will be pushing it with a Minotaur though, so swings and roundabouts. Speaking of pushes, let's go check out the Triple Marseille, a death blob that is now encroaching upon the sea cap, because this is where all the fun's about to happen. The death blob has arrived. They found a Schlieffen, and they're going to get farmed on their way by the Moskva, who has now just decided to get the fuck out with dodge. Grozovoy's here too, and also the Cerberus. The front Marseille is doing what we like to call suffering. I just want to quickly check if that's the planned front Marseille. No. So basically I was looking to see like the Marseilles had varying builds, and they've chosen to not put the one with the tank skills at the front, which is kind of confusing to me. If you're taking tanky modules, you should be the one at the front tanking. Schlieffen, on the other hand, is suffering. And now the Columbo's coming to join in too. Schlieffen explodes. Turns out the firepower of 3 Marseilles and a Columbo kind of fucking hurts. Who knew? Salem B pops his radar, does not actually find the Laria that's sitting there. Because, you know, Salem with his little T-Rex radar. I've only got little arms. Looks like the ORCEN Kleber might have took another engagement or in a torpedo at some point. He's now very low. Down in secondary mode? Please tell me you didn't. Please tell me you didn't. Green Stalin, green Stalin, green Stalin. No, he didn't. There's only one Stalingrad in the game yet now. So now Arona have the double home caps and a 150 point lead. They're picking up that kill on the Schlieffen. At some point, Arona might consider diving into B to take that as well, though. But the onus is not on them to make a play. It's going to be entirely on whether ORCEN can find any sort of playmaking potential. And the way they've been completely zoned out with the double home cap right now, like look at this little line of scrimmage they have set up here. There is no way you're getting past all of this. In fact, the Stalingrad just got clapped. Yeah, Stalingrad currently sitting there taking the firepower of 3 Marseilles. He's not enjoying that. There's also a Columbo on him. Laria being forced to kite and just leave his Stalingrad to die. Stalin obviously not having access to fire prevention anymore, so he's just going to suffer. The Marseilles rain down death and destruction upon him, and all he can really do is shoot vaguely at a Columbo that just doesn't care about what your angling is. And here comes the pain. Here comes the pain. Blech. That's a dead Stalingrad, and now I literally see no way for ORCEN to get back into this game. And they're going to be very much complaining about the fact that they didn't get a forfeit on the previous game. Because, yes. They did kill one Marseille, though. Larry picking that one up. Minotaur has a slight torpedo issue, but they're all going to be spotted by the gearing. Kleber spotted in the middle. Just throwing his ship away for fun, I guess? Question mark? Throwing some HP away for fun. Grozovoy got spotted briefly there in front of the Marseilles and lost a good chunk of his health. Like half of it in one go. Not sure why the Marseilles are pushing out right now, when they could just, like, not. Arona are actually going to try and take B with their Salem. They don't really need to do. They're also kind of overextended slightly with the gearing, but I don't think he cares. The bear contesting B is a bold move. He's not quite in sailor radar range, but. So, how do you recontest this? I don't think you do, right? I don't think you do. In fact, the only one contesting anything right now is ARONA, and they're taking a third cap. That Marseille push looks like it's worked. It's done just a trick. Torpedoes towards the ARONA Ohio aren't really going to do anything either. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for Organ. Isn't that clever? Just dies. Didn't really have a choice in the matter. 963 points. 3 caps ticking. 14 seconds left. I don't think Organ are going to find anything. Well, they might find the Laria. Oh wait, no, that's their own Laria. Never mind. And that will be ARONA taking a 2-0 series. Unless a forfeit happens. Let's find out, eh?